Sit down, Jones. Pay attention. Now, being a YouTuber or a streamer is not a real job. Haha, very funny, Jones. Now turn your camera on and stop making those farting noises. Hello. Welcome. Hi, Pie. I hope you've had a bloody marvellous day. I took this shot yesterday. It's one of my favourite little places that I sit and keep an eye on my students doing their assessments. So, yep, I'm still working. Thursday. We usually have a team meeting on Thursday, except for every third Thursday or so, when we don't have a team meeting. And there was no team meeting today, so I was able to get up and get stuck into some prep, and I've cleared my inbox back a little bit, got a few tasks out of the way, still some left in there, but sort of tried to prioritize things as best I could before heading in for a class at 12, a tutorial first. And yeah, I just made that. I was there before the students, which was good, but some of them were a little bit late. So, yep, saved the day there and got through that class. And then from there, it was off outside to do some surveying practical. You can see here a fair indication of what the weather was like and not conducive to heading on outside. So, yeah, I just came in and did a few little bits and pieces of stuff that I was pleased to get out of the way. And I think the students were happy not to be out in this weather. It was quite windy, wet at times, and cold. So I headed over to a countdown at Rotorua in the one closest to home. I think it's the New Bullman Road Village or something of that nature. And I went in there and had a good old walk around, just looking for a few things that are healthy that I can snack on. And I found some biscuits that were unhealthy, but we'd had them before and I was a bit curious about them, so I brought them home. And I bought some little Magnums rather than the full-size ones, on accident, and some Auntie Betty's sticky date puddings. So got one of those and I fired that up for pudding. I was very pleased with that. I'm definitely a fan of Auntie Betty's sticky date puddings. So yeah, the trip was worth it for that. I got a few other little bits and pieces, but I think that was the highlight of the shopping adventure. Still nothing to flavour my rice and things like that. I'm still working on that. That's definitely a work in progress, but it's work that I enjoy. And then I had the absolute privilege of driving home in this beautiful afternoon dusky light with the quite spectacular sunset there, riding into the sunset as we get ever closer to the shortest day, and then, well, the days will get longer as we move through winter to spring and then summer. Bloody marvellous. 3.5 Ks almost in the steps department, 6 hours of teaching, 2 hours of admin, and 84 in the weights. Tell me where your Pollux is, and I'll put you in the Hall of Fame tomorrow. Answers in the comments below the video, please. Moz knows his hair and was able to tell us that a hypsid creature is covered with stiff hair. Well done, Moz. You take your rightful place on the Hall of Fame. Bloody marvellous. This has been a maureo presentation, recorded live in our studio at Ngaruawahia, Aotearoa, New Zealand, the land of the long white cloud, place where Kiwis live, in a paradise we like to call God's own country.